bekas rapan bekas RPP dulu di Manimbaya. Ngeri.
Hari ini gempa di Noki lumayan kuat. Gunung longsor, banyak rumah-rumah warga yang rusak.
Memang.
Untung tidak laju motor.
Saya pas berhenti di pinggir.
Nah, itu. Sedangkan tidak naik motor, jungkir-jungkir untuk keseimbangan badan.
Efek gempa. Gereja Mampres hancur dengan WC, dengan bagian belakang gereja, bagian segitiga. Oh Tuhan tolong.
A 6.7 magnitude earthquake struck Palu City, central Sulawesi this morning. The strong tremors felt in several areas triggered panic among residents and temporarily disrupted community activities. Besides being felt in Palu, the earthquake was also felt in Sigi, Parigi Moutong, Donggala, and Poso Regencies. Several hours after the incident, the Meteorology, Climatology, and Geophysics Agency, BMKG, the National Disaster Management Agency, BNPB, and the Regional Disaster Management Agency, BPBD, were still monitoring and collecting data on the earthquake's impact in the affected areas. According to the BMKG report, the earthquake occurred at 10:27 a.m. Western Indonesian Time, WITA, or 11:27 a.m. Central Indonesian Time, WITA, with a magnitude of 6.7. The epicenter was located at coordinates 1.03 degrees south and 120.24 degrees east, approximately 42 kilometers southeast of Palu City, at a depth of 10 kilometers. The BMKG stated that the earthquake did not have the potential to cause a tsunami. However, the public was advised to remain vigilant for possible aftershocks that could occur after the main earthquake. Beware of possible aftershocks, and the BMKG wrote, on Tuesday, June 16, 2026, the BMKG explained that the earthquake that struck Palu was classified as a shallow earthquake. Based on analysis, the source of the earthquake was active fault activity in the region. Considering the location of the epicenter and the depth of the hypocenter, the earthquake was a shallow earthquake caused by an active fault. The analysis of the source mechanism indicates that the earthquake had a normal oblique shear movement mechanism. The BMKG statement read, according to the BMKG's shock level map, the earthquake's intensity reached 6 to 7 mmY in Toru, Parigi Moutong, and South Parigi. Meanwhile, in Palolo and Sigi, it reached 7 mmi. The cities of Palu and Sigi Biromaru felt tremors at a scale of 5 to 4 mmi. The strong tremors caused panic among residents in several areas who sought refuge in open areas. In Nunu Village, Tatanga District, Palu City, residents were seen gathering on the side of the road after leaving their homes. One resident, Solistio Angriawan, said he felt quite strong tremors while sitting at home. The earthquake was very strong. I can still feel it shaking a bit, he said, as reported by Detik Sulsel. Tuesday, June 16, 2026. He admitted he didn't dare go back inside because he was still traumatized. He said the tremors lasted about 10 seconds. I still don't dare go inside the house because I'm traumatized too. It was very strong, Sulistio added. Panic also occurred at Samaritan Hospital in Palu. Patients, their families, and visitors were evacuated out of the building to the parking area and hospital yard shortly after the earthquake. Yes, the guards and patients panicked. While inside, the earthquake was still happening, and they were being assisted by hospital staff who were evacuating them, said Salam, a resident at the scene, as reported by Detik Sulsel, Tuesday, June 16, 2026. A circulating video shows hospital staff and security personnel assisting patients, including wheelchair users, to a safer area. Patients who were still able to walk left their rooms with their families and healthcare workers. The National Disaster Management Agency, BNPB, reported that tremors were felt in several areas, including Palu, Sigi, Donggala, Poso, and Parigi Moutong. In some areas, residents reportedly panicked and left their homes to anticipate possible aftershocks. The head of the BNPB Disaster Data, Information and Communications Center, Abdul Muhari, said initial reports indicated damage to several buildings. Preliminary reports note damage to several buildings in several locations in Palu City, Sigi Regency, and Parigi Moutong Regency. However, as of the publication of this press release, the details of the number and extent of damage were still being collected by the local BPBD team, said Mahari. The latest data released by the Meteorology, Climatology, and Geology Agency, BMKG, indicates moderate damage in several locations. The Director of Engineering Seismology, Potential Geophysics, and Time Signs at BMKG, Teguh Rahayu, stated that one of the affected buildings was the Sigi Regent's office.